Welcome along to Property Tribes TV, where I'm delighted to catch up with the CEO of Property Tribes Mortgages. It's Andy Young. So welcome again, Andy.
Hi, Vanessa.
Nice to see you. Now, we're catching up with you at such an exciting time in the world of buy-to-let, because there's a few interesting kind of statistics happening, isn't there? And one of them is that there's now more buy-to-let products than for a very long period.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the Property Tribes Mortgages website, we've currently got over 500 mortgage products available to landlords now, from short-term fixes to long-term fixes, discounts, trackers, the fee options of a fixed fee, a percentage fee, or zero fees. So there are now products available for virtually every need of a landlord.
Brilliant. And the lenders are coming out with more and more products, which suggests to me that they're feeling really confident about the future of buy-to-let.
Absolutely. I think the statistics over the last 4 or 5 years has shown that the buy-to-let market is very resilient, and the levels of arrears shown by most lenders are now better for buy-to-let than their own residential borrowing.
Oh.
So I think, you know, with the impact of the mortgage market review on residential loans, this will have an impact on lenders' volumes in the residential market, and I think more will look at the buy-to-let market now to fill those gaps in their lending.
Indeed. And talking about how much business your company, the overarching company that deals with Property Tribes Mortgages, has dealt with, you've had a record month this month, haven't you?
Well, we are, Vanessa. You know, by as at yesterday, the current run rate of applications will show that we will receive around about £60 million worth of buy-to-let mortgages in July alone. So it's our best month actually since before the credit crunch back in 2007. So it just shows, you know, how active the buy-to-let market is at the moment, and you know, what a good time it is for landlords to get into the market, with rates being so low now, with lenders being very competitive at all LTV bands, and of course the dynamics which drive buy-to-let for landlords in terms of tenant demand, which is very, very strong still. Property prices are increasing. I think according to Halifax, they increased by 8.8% last year, and of course rents are going up as well. So it really is a good time to be a landlord at the moment.
And of course pensions coming into the market as well in May, so that's going to be May next year. That's going to be interesting. But we recently had a video with Shawbrook Bank MD Stephen Johnson about whether you should fix now or not, and we should point out that all Shawbrook Bank products are available via Property Tribes Mortgages.
Absolutely.
But what's your view on whether landlords should fix or not?
Well, I think it's the right time to fix, because of course rates can only go one way at the moment, and that's upwards. They're at record lows, and they have been like that for 5 years. But of course what we don't know is by how much rates will increase and over what period those increases will be. So I think it's a good time to fix. The term of the fix, I think, is then up for debate, and it often will depend on the attitude of the landlords and their expectations for future interest rates. But you know, for longer term rates, maybe 5 to 10 years, the market has already factored in that rates will increase. So you will find that 5-year fixes, for example, are probably 2–2.5% more expensive currently than 2-year fixes. So although you get the longer term security of a 5-year fix, that does come at a cost over the short period.
Indeed. What's the longest fix that Property Tribes Mortgages has at the moment?
Well, we currently have fixed rates up to 10 years, but I have to say they are few and far between, and historically they haven't really been attractive to landlords. They've sold very few. But there are a whole range of fixed rates available at 5 years, and also available up to 75 and even 80% loan to value.
Fantastic. So just to finish, Andy, we've got some exclusives from Mortgage Trust, haven't we, through Property Tribes Mortgages. They're proving very, very popular, aren't they? Well,
they are, Vanessa. We launched the products through Mortgage Trust, who are part of the Paragon Group, at the beginning of July. And we are currently on track to receive around about £25 million worth of buy-to-let applications in the month of July. So this has been our most successful group of products through one lender for the last 5 or 6 years. And you know, the rates are competitive. You have a choice of no fee, a fixed fee, or a flat fee. and they are available up to 75% loan to value or 80% loan to value. And I think when you consider rates start as low as 2.39% fixed for 2 years, then it's unlikely you'll get a better deal than that anywhere in the market.
Well, brilliant. Well, the sun is certainly shining on the buy-to-let mortgage world as it is shining on us here at this interview. So thanks very much for joining us, Andy. And let's just finish by saying that the Property Tribes mortgage tool is there for you to check out all the best buys and find your ideal really buy-to-let mortgage. And it's great for landlords who just know what they want and want to go and find it.
Absolutely, Vanessa. It's all online in your own time, and you've got access to experts who can answer any questions or queries you might have.
Super. Well, thanks very much for the update, Andy. It's been great talking to you as always, and do go and check out Property Tribes Mortgages and see what we've got to offer.